My name is Jon Smeathers. I'm an artist and musician based in Nipaluna, and I was a mentor for Sam. The mentorship that I was able to provide in the Stories After Dark program for Sam was to work closely on the technical and compositional capacities of Sam. We worked long distance rather than being in close proximity, and this kind of works quite well in a lot of audio engineering side of things, and we're able to have a back and forth. So what the mentorship looked like was we were spending lots of time online chatting, but also finding ways in which we could listen and discover and talk about the compositional processes. Yeah, so for Sam's work, what I really found was there's an incredible softness in what he attends to. And what I found that not only his attitude within the music, but also his attitude as a human being really provided this softness, and it came forwards. And sitting and having the opportunity to be able to listen to his compositions and hear it unfold over time was a really beautiful experience. So as a sound artist who's been working quite predominantly in the scene for about 10 years, what I have really discovered in the past is the importance of how something is displayed, especially because sound is very transient, but also it can kind of go quite unnoticed. It doesn't have the visual impact, and I guess alongside Sam's incredible softness and delicacy that he was trying to put into his work, I felt that it was an imperative to be able to really make sure that Sam had a really concrete and clear idea, but also gave people the opportunity to fully listen to his work. So what a lot of the discussions was how are we going to amplify that and also give people the opportunity without just blasting it into their faces, but also allowing that softness and delicacy to come through. And what that ended up looking like was we had a set of 4 headphones that people could sit down, and they could also have access to a website where they could read, and they could also look through some images as well as listen and continue to take that home with them as well if they wished. I absolutely loved working with Sam. It was an absolute pleasure. He totally took me out of my comfort zone, it challenged me as well, and that was a really great and insightful experience. So for Sam's work, he was responding to the idea of the home. So he found a lot of designs for old Tasmanian buildings, and he was also looking into this idea of dislocation. So Sam had recently moved from Tasmania and was finding the idea of that attachment to home quite distancing, but also something quite alienating at the same time. So it felt like it was a kind of a homage to his place of being here in Tasmania after he had moved, and also trying to discover what that felt like for people who were thinking about designing and building their own homes in Tasmania.